What's up, everybody, and welcome back. So, we gotta talk about a previous recommendation. I made a Why You Should Watch video March of last year about one of my favorite romance, comedy, and parody manga that was getting an anime at the time, Love After World Domination. And last month, the manga came to an abrupt end, at least on the site I read it. So sadly, this is the first recommendation that I get to review the manga as a whole and go over whether or not it's still a recommendation I would give out, and with the ending, I'm not so sure. So you probably didn't see the Why You Should Watch about Love After World Domination, seeing as it only has 43 views, lol. No harm, no foul, but in that video, I was hyping up this anime because the manga was fantastic at the time, and one of my favorite things to read. But I guess it wasn't everybody's, because with only 37 chapters, it's over, and I have very mixed feelings about it. If you don't know what Love After World Domination is, it was a manga centered around the relationship between Fudo, the red gelato, and Desumi, a leader of the villain organization Gecko. Fudo falls in love with Desumi, asks her out, and they start dating. And that's how you get a Power Rangers romance parody. Each chapter, they go through different shenanigans trying to spend time with each other and go on dates on and off the battlefield without getting caught. And I loved it. It was fun, cute, funny, and all around a good time until it just ended. And this is the greatest problem that I have, that just when this really started to feel like the relationship was becoming more serious, forward moving, and forward thinking, like what is our future together gonna look like, it just ends. Fortunately, you get 3 chapters instead of just one abrupt one, but when American comic book villains show up out of nowhere, Desumi has to turn into a gorilla to defeat them, her biggest fear, and then Fudo and Desumi finally kiss, but in front of the whole world to reveal their relationship, it all feels rushed, even with 3 chapters. But that's just how it goes if you're not selling in Japan. It's unfortunate that it ended so early and abruptly, but the author was able to incorporate the same humor found in the last few chapters to at least still provide it with its own unique flavor. But with a 6-year time jump that sees Gecko as the good guys now, and all the members of Gelato having moved on with their lives, but Fudo, who joined Gecko to fight the foreign villains, it feels like there could have been so much more. Sure, Desumi and Fudo are still together, obviously, but other than their relationship being public, it seems like it's the same. We're not given any indication if they're married now or even living together. We don't know how far the relationship has progressed, and it doesn't feel like it has at all. It feels like we were given the kiss because they knew the manga was ending, so here's the thing that it was going to originally end with, but now it just has to be thrown in, and the last chapter has to be the epilogue that we would have seen maybe 70 chapters later. It really is unfortunate that it ended so quickly and abruptly, but it's not the worst axe ending I've seen. I would still recommend watching the anime. And if you want a few more stories and moments with Fudo and Desumi, then you can finish the manga. It should be very quick if you watched the anime, like 10 chapters or so, but if you only watched the anime, I don't think you will be upset, but never expect to get a season 2 because you're not. So as far as the manga goes, I don't think I can recommend it with how abruptly it just ends. I think it would be much more beneficial for you and a better use of your time to just watch the anime and call it a 1-season one and done. So for this anime versus manga recommendation, I gotta recommend the anime for Love After World Domination more than the manga. So if you want to read the ending for yourself, check out the manga. I still highly recommend Love After World Domination, even with it getting axed. But if you want more recommendations, check out the Why You Should playlist and check out the podcast. Links in the description box. As always, like and subscribe for more recommendations and leave some of your own. Other than that, I'll see all of you in the next one.